The revelations by the Guardian newspaper that the NSA has been collecting the telephone records of millions of U.S. customers of Verizon under a top-secret court order shows for the first time that under the Obama administration, the communication records of U.S. citizens were being collected indiscriminately and in bulk, regardless of whether they were suspected of any wrongdoing.
Because of 9/11, there's a lot of secrecy involved, and you can get certain agreements waived at will. I mean, the government is obligated to present some sort of evidence to get a court order to allow this invasion of privacy. But whether that, how good or how strong that evidence is, we don't know, because all this was done in secret.
Verizon is the second biggest U.S. telephone company behind AT&T in terms of revenue, with millions of customers who have signed user privacy agreements. According to The Guardian, under the terms of the order, the phone numbers of both parties on a call are handed over, as is location data, call duration, unique identifiers, and the time and duration of all calls.
There is a limitation in the law, and the question is whether it is adequate. That is something for Congress to ask and answer. And I think this latest news disclosure gives us a challenge and an opportunity to do just that.
Under the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, the order was granted to the FBI on April 25th and expires on July 19th. FISA, the controversial bill in 1978, renewed under the Bush administration and extended until 2017 by President Obama. However, just days before Verizon shared its customer data with the government, the House of Representatives passed a broad cybersecurity bill that allows corporations to share customers' personal data with other firms and the U.S. government. The Cyber Intelligence Sharing and Protection Act is known as CISPA.
The laws that they're citing, or the motions that they're citing to justify what they were doing, were initiated by the Bush administration after 9/11, when they were in the heat of a war with Al-Qaeda, with Saddam Hussein, with Muammar Gaddafi. All of those have since passed. Osama bin Laden is dead, Muammar Gaddafi is dead, Saddam Hussein is dead. And yet, if anything, this administration, which prided itself on being more open than the Bush administration, has actually increased these activities.
The revelations come as the Obama administration is already under fire on other privacy and First Amendment issues, from searching through Associated Press journalist phone records and the emails of a Fox television reporter to its crackdown on whistleblowers.
While the broad and unlimited nature of the records being handed to the NSA is unprecedented, it's yet to be seen how this will affect Verizon's standing with its customers and whether or not other companies were also subject to the same order. Susan Madaris, Press TV, New York.